If you are a collector in the United States, you may have noticed that things at Walmart seem to be a bit, shall we say, dry of late. I don't know why exactly. Maybe it's in preparation for the holiday run, which is happening, momentarily. But I am happy to report and to preview a new line that is hitting Walmarts for many of you this week, maybe already, or later in the month. It's coming, and be ready. And this is a preview, as provided by Mattel, of the new Forza Motorsport basic assortment that is an exclusive here in the United States at Walmart. Now, if you're a collector in, say, Australia, New Zealand, Asia, Europe, you may have already seen these. Well, most likely you've already seen these, and you might think this is old news. So, if it is, consider this a showcase. If it is not, this is a preview for those of you here in the United States who haven't seen it yet. And like I said, this should be hitting soon. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 car set. We're going to open all of these. This particular set was provided by Mattel for this preview, as was the 7th chase model. I don't have it packaged because Mattel didn't have it packaged, so they sent the 6 cars over plus the chase. We'll get to this whole chase model and what to look for on that. Oh, here, why don't we just use that and use that. All right. Let's showcase first off the packaging because the artwork is fantastic. We've seen the Forza Motorsport entertainment set. This is basic. So these are like basic models with special deco with the Forza logo. Forza is a video game. You guys know that probably better than I do. I see there's an Xbox logo. We'll get to that. Here is the back. There are the 6 models in the set. Bunch of words. There is the UPC or whatever, so you guys can look for it if you want to. All right. Artwork's fantastic. This is the Mclaren P1. Nice to see another version of that model. We'll do, like I said, close-ups of the model themselves here in just a second. BMW M4. I personally am always happy to see this model. The artwork is great on that as well. 09 Ford Focus RS. We don't see this model enough. But I think that's one of the best looking ones. I think with the white 10-spoke, it looks really good. Did I even show the artwork? I don't know if I did. Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4. Also in white. And then one of my, I think the surprising ones, that a model that we just need to see more of, the Amc Javelin Amx. I love this one. We'll get to that. I'm glad that they did a classic car in this set. And lastly, 2013 Srt Viper. Another casting I think is clean. Wasn't this a super treasure hunt this year? I think it is. So I keep thinking I'm showing the model, but I'm not showing the artwork. I love that one. All right. Anyway, sorry. I'll tell you what. And then, like I said, we'll get to this model, the chase model. The packaging, I'll try and put an image up. The packaging is very different. This is all images of the models, but the chase is the packaging. If you've seen it on Instagram, or if you are obviously in a part of the world that's already seen these, the chase is in completely different packaging. It's like a green card, no image of a car. All right. Shall we get to this? Boop. All right. Okay. Let's see if we can get this thing starting to rotate. Let's start with this Mclaren P1. Like I said, these will be in Walmart, most likely in bins. There's the artwork. I know we're on super close up right now. I'll try and get these going. My little thing is not rotating at all. Should we try and... There we go. All right. I'm going to go through these fairly quickly. I don't think there's too much I need to describe, but you see the Forza logo. You see the Xbox logo. I think Forza is an Xbox exclusive. This one doesn't have taillights, which is interesting to me because I feel like McLaren probably wants them because they're so iconic, but there must have been a deal made because of all the other additional deco, and they have the headlights, that those taillights wouldn't be done, but that's okay. I like the gray 5 or 10 spoke. While that's rotating, I'll open up the BMW M4. Of all the like new BMW castings, like the new cars, I think the M4 is really, really well done. And we've seen really nice colors of this one. No headlights, but taillights. When you're doing these basic type assortments, these cars I'm assuming are going to be whatever price the basics are at your local Walmart. Around here I think is 94 cents. I think that will be the cost of these as well. BMW emblem is there. And the taillights they don't wrap around. But I think it looks nice. Has kind of a clear roof, and so you can see the red interior. All right, I'm opening up the Focus RS now. Focus RS we've seen as a super treasure hunt years ago, and the first edition in green is really nice. It was part of an international first editions that was done. It was kind of a different thing for Hot Wheels to do. Create a little bit of shadow there. I believe that was the case. First editions, right? This one I think looks really nice because this car should be in a racing deco. I'd love to see the headlights and taillights done, but this one's okay. All right, should we do the Lamborghini? Another white model. This one looks good too. The Forza logo, I should try and show you. Because all of it's on the top. Forza logo, Xbox logo, Forza, and that middle stripe. This is a casting I like the little Lamborghinis. I think I've said that before, at least on lamleygroup.com on my blog. I've mentioned the little Lamborghinis like the Gallardo and those others. I like these better than the bigger Lamborghinis. I'm going to open the Viper now just because I'll save that Javelin for last because I think that's my favorite of the set, to be honest. Now that I've seen these. I'm trying to stack up those blisters before I throw them away. I don't know why I showed you that. Maybe that's fascinating. I like this Viper. The casting is really, really nice. This casting was initially released a few years ago, right at the same time as this Viper was actually unveiled by Dodge. And they did a special edition of this car. Maybe one day I'll feature it. They did a special edition of this for the New York Auto Show. I don't know why I'm talking about it right now. But the Hot Wheels car actually leaked before the regular car. It wasn't a good deal. So I always think of that whenever I see this casting. Anyway, I don't think it was a good deal for anybody when that happened. Anyway, there you go. That is the Dodge Viper. Really like that casting. Lastly, is this tremendous and happy to see back Javelin. And I'm having a hard time opening. There we go. There are two Javelin castings. This is the basic casting, which sits a little higher. I don't think I can get to... Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, so there's this Javelin casting, which sits a little higher, is a little bit more of like a stock casting. It's really, really nice. And then they did a premium racing version, which this was from the Vintage Racing a while ago. Figured I had it in my display, so I'd pull it out. This one is a little bit more of that Trans Am style with the... so it sits a little bit lower, and it has the chin spoiler. But this is one of my favorite Hot Wheels right there. But let's get back to this one. Anyway, this one is nice to see. It's nice to see this casting. I've got, I think, a few of them, and we haven't seen it in a while. All right. I try and keep things interesting. I hope you guys appreciate that. This is definitely a collector-oriented little page or channel, so try and blabber on as much as I can. Here's the chase model. Like I said, I don't have the packaging on this one. You'll know when you see it. It's a green card with essentially the Xbox logo, just like that on the card. No image of the Falcon. This is the Ford Falcon race car, unique to Australia, so I know it's been very popular among collectors down there. And this one looks pretty good. It is considered a chase car. I don't know what the numbers are compared to the others in these. I don't know if there's fewer of them. I'm not entirely sure. You guys who find these and you find them in store, you can tell me. But if you can, leave a couple for everybody who wants to complete the set. 7-car set. So thank you to Mattel for sending this one. I don't know if I have to send this one back because it is the FEP. But they wanted to make sure you saw all the models, so that was nice of them to send that. All right, guys. Look for those in stores possibly this second or in the next few days. At least in the month of September, this will be the special assortment at Walmart's. All right, everybody. Much more to come this week. Bye!